Yeah. I'm really tired, but I'm going to be on here just a little bit because the last video shut down. So I fear if there's any questions or somebody wants to come up and ask some stuff, I'm going to be here for a little bit. Right now, I'm looking at trying to get a little bit more energy out of one of these batteries. I have to look at this thing over here. Give me a second. We have no music in the background. Oh no, this will not be a long night. I'm like conking out actually. Just have to see something here, here. Are we just one? Are we just one? Are we just two? You know what? You know what I'm doing? Do you know what I'm doing? It's late for me. I'm very tired. Um, I should have announced that I'm coming on. I think I'm going to be fresher tomorrow. If there are those who would like to know what I do, if there are those who like to know more about the paintings, if there are those who would like to know more about, again, the numerics, the artwork, I can show a whole bunch of stuff, right? There's so many things I can just throw up here. I wouldn't know where to start. I do an alphabet science. It's a number science. I study the numbers themselves, the numbers as per words, like the word nine, or the word six, or the word two. You know what's funny about these words? Check this out. Check this out, right? This is just about the dynamics of numbers. See if I can do this. Let's see, we'll do that, right? Yeah, we'll keep that up. We'll keep that up. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm looking for questions. I'm not just coming out here to tell a story. I want some questions. I'll show a bunch of stuff, ask me questions, but I will tell you, this is like playing fish upon a wish. What I do is I created a lot of puzzle pieces coming from daily life, coming out of the dictionary, coming out of Webster's, coming out of the alphabet in a multitude of languages that use the alphabet of the words I speak. I look at what we use as daily instruments, as for instance, today is the 290th day of the year. It is the day that would begin the second part of the next cycle if we would look at day 29 after day 28, which would be the menstrual cycle, which the menstrual cycle in the first day to the 28th day would begin 128, but then it would begin 289. Why? Because it would go from the 28th to the 29th day. Just by that, it goes from the two cycle is Mars to the two cycle in Mars. 8 and 9 is passing through the high areas past the seventh gate. When you get H and I or 8 and 9, it just says we're starting back at 1 and 2 again. This is relative to the 7 days a week. Why? Because 8, the eighth day of the week, would be the first day of the week, and the ninth day would be the Monday you start the second week. Follow me? But if we're starting on a Friday as the sixth day, the day we arrived, is that day 6 our day 1? And therefore rest would be on day 2? You know what's funny is that day 6, God rested on day 7. Day 6 is man's day 1. Day 2 is day 7 of creation because God rests. So on day 2, man's day 1, day 6, day 7. Wasn't day 7 Ferris Bueller's day off? Day 7. So I see it. I see it in my head what it's doing. Man's day is here when God is here. So day 1 and God 6 are together. God 6 and man's day 1. Then on day 2 would be God 7 and then day 2. So that would be 7 and 9 coming together, 6 and 1 and 7 and 2. 7 and 2 do come together. The gateway is within Venus, the Father is within. This is 2 and 7, right? All in one. This is 1 and 6. It holds 3 gates for many reasons. One of the reasons is because within inside of 1 and 6 is going to be 2 and 5, is going to be what is 3 and 4. But not just that, that 1 equals to 34/7, and 6 equals to 52/7, and 2 equals to 4, and 5 equals to 6 equals to 10, and 3 equals to 2, and 4 equals to 6 equals to 8. What is this board over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're words. It's a 3-letter word. 15, 14, and 5. 34, 20, 23, and 15. 58. 3. TH. Teach. Teacher. In the E world of creation. By the breath. 56. 1 and 1 is 2. 4 equals to 60. 6. FIVE. 6, 9 is 15, and 22 is 37, and 5, 42. 4 and 2 is 6. NINE. 14, 9, 14, 28, 37, and 5, 42. SI. So what is this? 7? No, this is 8. 8 equals to 49. 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. It's just like 2. 13 and 13. 1 is with the 8. 1 is with the 9. The birth inside the heavens brings on the energy. This is the split house. Number 7 equals 2. So you will see 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 4, 2, 6. What is 9, 8, 7, 6 is 7, 2, 4, 6. Same thing. How is that possible? Comment c'est possible? Est-ce que c'est possible? Avez-vous compris? Est-ce qu'il y a du monde qui parle français ici? J'ai juste descendu. J'ai juste débarqué l'avion. Je viens de France. Il m'a juste rentré dans ma tête. Peut-être je peux parler d'autres langues, je sais pas. Je vais pas essayer. Je vais pas parler des langues que je connais pas. En anglais, les lettres ensemble, le numéro, la lettre 0, N, E, c'est le 15e, le 14e, le 5e lettre dans l'alphabet. Addition-les, t'es 34. T, le 20e lettre, le 23e lettre, le 15e lettre. 20, 23, 43 et 15, 58. 5 plus 8, 13. 1 puis 3, 4. The T, the H, the R, E, E, the 20th letter, the 8th letter, 28 and 18, 36 and 10, 28 and 18, 46 and 10, 56 égale 2, F, 6, O, 15, U, 21, R, 18, 18 et 21, c'est 39. This word over here also says the oven equals to 60. Orange also equals to 60. 4-letter word. 3-letter word, 3-letter word, 5-letter word. A 1-letter word represents the one heaven spirit inside of Venus. 34 reflects 47. Time and beast are inside this one here. This is a three-letter word, reflects 23. And that's going to be communication inside of this one. This one's 25. This will be the heart. This will be earth inside of this one. 1 between 2 equals to creation. 1 between 2, the total is 92. 92, the 92nd day, coming of the birth communication. This will be in the leap year. It'll also be 5 and 3, 8. 8 and 4, 12. 1 and 2, 3. 8 and 3. 8 and 3, monkey. 8 and 3, gold. Bringing the house together through unity and the cube, the spirit and the soul, the feminine and the masculine. Rubik's Cube can show you this. The face of your numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is one of the directives. Understanding that when you get the 4, you flip everything back to start all over again. Let's test it out. 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 4 by 7 is 28. 2 and 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. But if we went by threes, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 by 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 7 is 21. 2 and 1 is 3. Showing you God's magic, the creator. And when you know that there is a creator, when you see this perfect utopian style math that is in every single game and every single deck of cards, the mathematics between the sun and the moon, the days of the week, the 13 moons, the feminine and the masculine, you will see, and then you will try to ask yourself, is there a creator? Well, guess what? I want to get this into a game, something we can play, right? It's going to talk about everything in the universe that I can possibly put in that has been stamped out at a university by Einstein or Picasso or Beethoven. You know what I'm saying? Or Hamlet. Or how about the basics of MC squared? You know the basics of MC squared? The basics of MC squared is 9/11. Here it is. In Roman numerals, M is 1,000, C is 100. Together it's 1,100. 1,100 by 1,100 is 121. That's May 1st. 5 and 1. This is May 1st. Okay? 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, 3 and 2 communication equals to 5. May 1st, 432 communication between 11 times 11 is 121. Well, guess what? 121 on the clock is 9 by 9, 81 minutes. It all coincides as you flip around through the matrices. You want to talk about a master number? How about 1 and 6, 7, 8 and 3, 11. 2 and 5, 7, 7 and 4, 11. 3 and 4, 7, 6 and 5, 11. Big deal, doesn't matter. It didn't come from anywhere, right? But here's where it comes from. That when I show you the 5, you're going to go here. 5, I flip it around to 2. 5 and 2. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. That's how it's supposed to look off this cube, off this calculator. Why did I white it out? Because I just want to show you that there's 4 above and 4 below. right? Four above and four below. Four numbers above. It's pretty weird when you look at it this way, right? These six above, these six below. Three above, three below. Three above, three below. But we're going to use these three in this one. We're going to use in these three and this one. Doesn't matter which way I do it. It's these three in this one. 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 We begin to play Tetris to check out all the possibilities that we have. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, Mr. Tackpans. You have helped me so much open my mind to the numbers and how it's connected to everything in my life with the discovery I'm working on. And I filed the big one, the big papers with the Supreme Court of Morris County on October 14th. And it just so happens to be the 13th year, exactly 13 years from the Mayan calendar, and all the calendars line up on that day for the 13-13-13 portal that stays open for 13 days.
Where was this?
October 14th, 2025 is when all the calendars merge from the past to the future. It's a time portal.
Where did they have this online that I can see this?
I can send you a video. I saw a video of a man and then a woman on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and it blew my mind. I was like, wow, oh my God. And it's like all this stuff connected with me filing the paperwork because below the hilltop is 100 billion that it hit on 10/8, brother. 108 years, 3 feet away, because 108 equals 1935. I've decoded the zip code system of America, and you should see all the secret dates they have every state. Oh my God.
Yes, so right. So the 19 is the link, right? The 3.5 is the heart of the cube. The 14th of this year, a bunch of things happened basically in numbers. One of them is the leap time period from the incarceration of the devil in the year 888, 1,000 plus 75 years equated to from the September 28th to October 14th. What happens on September 23rd, 21 days surpass on the 39th moon, on the 38th, going into the 39th, 40th, and 41st moons, closing off the birth of the first possible child born onto this house, would be the 277th day, or the day of communication, October 4th, which equates and expands the borderline to October 14th. That's why I'm interested to know. This is my
because it was
backing.
with the calendar with the Gregorian, and it has to do with the Mayan. The Mayan calendar reset on something like December something, and it's 13 years exactly on October 14th.
Right. Yes. Because 2012 and 2025. Yes. 13 years. Perfect.
Exactly to the day with
Yes.
all the other calendars lining up. And it's a special time portal of where it's like time from the past comes into the future. And
but it's not closed yet.
You know, it's
It
going to
just
be
opened.
like the 26th or 27th. So what I did is my paperwork is everything from the past because I found the scrolls of the Knights Templars.
Right. So listen, on this day, on the 267th day, right, is the halfway point between the zodiacs, right, between the 6th zodiac and the 7th zodiac. When we go out of this, it's the 287th day, which is the power station or the energy.
267. You said the 267 because Washington supposedly passed at 67 years old, and there was 67 patriots in the Greenwood Cemetery that supposedly passed. Because I believe I have uncovered information that George Washington was a Robin Hood pirate, and he had to fake his, you know what? And he retired when he got a divorce from Martha, and he lived out his life. And I believe when they built the Erie Canal is when he passed, and when they built the Mars Canal is when she passed.
Okay, so that revelation to me comes out of George and Martha from Dennis the Menace. Also,
If you
Martha would
read,
be the
you got to
something
Mr.
to
Tech
do
Dance. I gotta let you
with the
about this one real quick.
moons.
If you
What's
read his up to the date of when he last passed, because they bled him for like the fourth time of like 2 pints or whatever it was, and it all lines up with the numbers of Oak Island with Samuel Ball getting 4 acres, and then he got 9 plots totaling 36 acres. And it's the same numbers with George Washington, because I found out that Samuel Ball was a melanated man and was George Washington's cousin on his mom's side.
okay, but how does that help with the numbers here now with that part?
Well, I was
Because
just going to give
some
you
of
that
the
there's
stuff,
other
I mean,
numbers though that have lined up.
I know, but if we go too far off,
Okay, I'll
it's
stop
not
with
going to
that. We'll
help
go
with the
back to the other
numbers.
ones.
Stick to the numbers, so because it's concrete.
Well, what I was saying is those treasures from the past is what I'm bringing into the future, and it's the same type of time spiral.
Yeah, it does. It does fit. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Your work does fit the time spiral. That's very well put.
Yes, it's
So,
amazing because all the numbers have lined up with me with George Washington's birthday on the Julian calendar of 211 or 112.
yeah. So 211 or what? Hold on, 211. In hold on a second. 211. Uh,
Because I lived in the basement of the Goonies model home of 2,222 square feet, number 11. And if you
the
take the
heart of
three
the
twos away, you get 211 of George Washington's birthday in the Julian calendar, along with the block and lot numbers with the addresses. And I'm going to blow your mind of Cherry Hills. I'm going to give you the coding system so you can decode any zip code. It's very simple. It's so simple, it blew my mind. Here it is. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Write this down. The zip code is 08003. And it comes out to be 1712 and the number 21. For the 21 slaves that were unalived and 1712 New York slave revolt.
okay, so how does that work out to
So what you do is
080?
you take the 8, and what you do is you take 1 off the 8 and put it in front, and then you take the 3, and then what you do is you take 1 off the 3 and you put it in front, and you get 12. And that's
Okay,
how
so
you
I'm going to show you something easier to do.
So that's how I did. So you get the number. So where I grew up, the date comes out to be 1645, the date of the Lenape and the truce between the Dutch and the Lenape War in northern New Jersey, where I grew
This
up.
is how
In
it
Cherry
works
Hill
out.
Road. How does it work out? Yeah, 8 times 3 comes to 21 for the 21 men.
No,
too.
no. 1 plus 7 is 8. 1 and 2 is 3. This is what you just told me. I don't know if
Okay.
you recognized it.
No, I didn't. Okay, I see how that way, because I just took the 1 off one number, each one, and they all lined up. And then
Yes,
you take the 7 number.
but that's funny that you said that because yes, the system works that way. But
And that was
what?
created by Robert Moon in 1963, that system for the whole United States of America by Robert Moon. And it just so happens to be Mooney Mountain and Mooney Pond and all the Mooney stuff.
I know it's like really kooky. It's like
Because I cracked the code in the back of the dollar bill. The 0 is for Long Island and New York, 1 letter of O in New York and Long Island. Then the N is for Connecticut, 2 N's in Connecticut. And the E is for New Jersey, 3 E's. And it was where Washington had treasures in all 3 places I found.
right. So, and what is this going to do? All this? I mean, how can we round circle and tell people that there's a God in this world?
I have a book coming out on Thanksgiving Day. 999 days since my persecution is Thanksgiving Eve.
So on Thanksgiving. So what day is it coming out again?
Thanksgiving Day.
What number is the day?
I think it's like the 26th or something.
Oh boy. Because there's a question you have to watch out. Okay. Now I don't know if you're superstitious or not, right?
No, you know what I have? I have a spirit guides that protect me Okay, and we have a ball of stuff around me. But it's okay because there's a lot going on because I filed these court papers. They denied the first one, and then I filed the big one. I unleashed the whole story of all the codings and how I cracked all the National Treasures movie codes, like National Treasures. He gives Nicolas Cage an XY number. He says XY and 234. Well, XY is a coordinates for like Minecraft to find a location, and it's the 24th and 25th letter in the alphabet, and Roxbury's founded on the 24th and is in District 25. I love it. I just saw the movies like 3 weeks ago, and it blew my mind so much that it gave me all the codes and confirmations that I could file the court papers. Because Walt Disney also made The Wizard of Oz, where I found the Yellow Brick Road.
Okay, so what are you going to file these court papers to do?
They were filed on the 14th. It's 47 pages.
Okay, but for what? What is it going to do?
It shows that there's a burial site there of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and national treasures below the horse of oaks planted in the form of a horse in 3 centuries. And I've been on this. It's a movie repeat. Okay. I lived in the basement of the Goonies model home and Throw Mama from the Train and the ex-felon ball guys upstairs. And the son of the mob family is the guy that's the black-haired guy. And the mob family owns it and the foreclosure people are enclosed. And I was a little Chucky in the beginning calling the cops.
Okay. So I got.
You want to talk about a Simpsons repeat? What is going on?
It's all pretty amazing, I know. But
it's wild. And your number, you helped me connect with the numbers, and I love you, brother, for that.
Okay. So let's see where we are in this night. I wasn't coming on for very long.
Real quick, I'm going to say one more thing. John Rogers, who purchased all of northern New Jersey, was from Connecticut, where I explored where the Lyman Orchard is with Commander from TikTok. And it just, he was the head church treasurer of the Knights Templars who purchased all of northern New Jersey in 1788.
So are you going to do a book signing or something?
Yeah, I'm going to be probably doing a TikTok shop and all that stuff.
So are you going to put all the names down of who helped you out do that? Is my name on the bottom or something?
Yeah, well, the thing, I want to give you recognition. I'm going to tell everybody about you on TikTok. I put TikTok in my book all through it because TikTok has helped us all connect, and it's an amazing app. And it's like, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't know any of this stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't even know anything about the TikTok app. Or cap or whatever it is.
It helps connect. It connected me with you, brother.
Oh, I meant the TikTok store, right? Yes. We're definitely all coming together. It's like a funnel. It's like no matter how much it is, what's no good, when something that is no good is used properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. And the people are, they're fed up.
So we're just using the system properly.
So, but what happened was this man, John Rogers, he had.
Okay, we can't keep getting into that. Okay, I have to stop with that. Sure. I have to just continue on and see what everybody wants to know because you're basically speaking to. I'm not sure who's asking what or what questions, but I don't want to change the show off of the numbers.
I understand, but it's really amazing that with the
13. I know. There's a lot of amazing things out there.
Year in the Mayan because there's Mayan artifacts there and everything.
Oh, I know. Listen. I was down at a lot of shows. I walk around. I just look at the street signs. I know already just by looking at the street signs. So, it's everywhere. And we already see that when you hang out in New York, how the Dutch had such an impact.
Oh, yeah, the Dutch trading post was in northern New Jersey. In between 1643 and 1645, there was a war, and then they signed a treaty in 1645 between the Dutch and the Lenape.
Yeah, so they're actually the ones in control of basically part of North America. But anyways, there's 6 people here. I just want to know if there's any questions for the night before I shut down. I'm not here to show too much stuff off tonight. I just want to say for those who are here, I'm going to be back again. It's October 17th for the first time this year, and I'm ending the night in my bed before this night ends because I can't keep my eyes open, actually just enough that I'm not forcing myself.
Can I ask you one question before we go? Can you see my little profile picture in the box? Because hold
on a second. I just have to, I'm trying to just do some taking my box off the back here. Just 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
There you go.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, what did you ask me?
I was just asking if my profile picture's showing my little pyramid thing or it's just a blank
Yes.
screen. Because I only see a blank screen. Okay.
No, I see it. I see it.
Okay. What is that battery for?
That's the battery that's going in my car.
Oh, no, I gotta get a new one for one of my
Are
friends.
you sending this to me?
I might be. You need a battery, brother?
This is what I need for my car.
I'll send you a battery. You know what? Today I just got I got lucky. My account got a little bit of an insurge from some money that I was waiting for quite some time. So I can buy you a battery because you've helped me out, and I'm gonna give you back a little.
Oh man, this is what I need. This is all I need. This is the place. If you call that place, you see that store?
Send me a GM.
I'll send you a PM, but I'm going to bed.
All right.
Good night. Thanks.
Yeah, because you need a battery. You
Oh
got.
yeah, I need a battery. You can have Zeus on here, but I got to go to bed because I got to go to sleep.
I can help you out, brother.
Thanks. Have a good night, Chris.
I love you, brother. Have a good night.
Ciao.